Hey, Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Danda Pranam, welcome, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
So, welcome all of you to the second day, day 2 of our 4-day session, first 4-day session of the Bhakti Vriksha leadership training. And let's do the congratulatory prayers and then we'll start with some recap and we'll work on yesterday's where we are left off and then we'll move. ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनाश्लाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादां सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे।
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I'd like to welcome you, devotees. You are very fortunate to have this association. I was blessed Nityanand Ashraya Prabhu for day 2 for this Bhakti Vriksha trainers preaching program. So let us all enthusiastically and wholeheartedly welcome Prabhuji by taking shelter of the meeting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Over to you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Okay, so yesterday we were discussing some very important points regarding the mood of a preacher, the types of preaching, the modes of preaching, and there's so many kinds of preaching we are doing in different parts, right? Especially in Kuwait, Kanaya-desh, we are doing so many miraculous different kinds of preaching, right? And yesterday we saw that although there are so many types of preaching are there, but what are the 2 kinds? The 2 kinds are the one-time program and the cultivation program. And we saw the meaning of those 2 kind of program and then how to take to the next level from OTP to the cultivation process. And what is more significant is to make someone a devotee, right? And that takes gallons of blood. And that's why I shared yesterday that the enthusiasm, the compassionate nature, and the vigorous to preach, that mood should be there in the heart of preacher. That's how the preaching would expand manifold, without leaps and bounds. It can go transcend to many, many places. If we have the heart of an enthusiastic, compassionate preacher. So, one very important point I also wanted to share in this connection, and I want your thoughts on that as well, because we are building on this. First of all, the OTPs, the one-time programs. So the process is the fundamental principle behind doing any one-time program, as I told yesterday as well, as I conveyed yesterday, that you should take it to the next level, to the cultivation process. But it should not be too long. It should not be too long, or it should not be too much lengthy process to take from one point to the next point. For example, just like this year we did the Rath Yatra in our zone. We went to door to all the people in the streets, and we invited them. But at the same time, we have given them some cards. I'm just giving you one example. Maybe it's not applicable in your area. We gave them the one card of the stress management seminar in our temple on the particular date. Please come and join our seminar. And from that seminar, we invited them to undergo the JSD course. So the purpose is to take them to the next level as soon as it is possible. As I was discussing with one devotee, Kanakang Chaitanya Prabhu, today also, that as we are doing the Damodar program in different houses, in different places, we are doing Damodar program, maybe house programs and all. And many times there are new people, those who are conducting those programs. Maybe on those programs also we can invite them in our JSD courses, or take them to the Bhakti Vriksha. Those are too much interested to take up to the process. So one-time program, it should be backed up with a cultivation program, and the cultivation program should not be too far away from the original program, right? So that is one point. And also, all of us know about the 7 purposes of ISKCON, right? So Srila Prabhupada said in the 7 purposes of ISKCON that what are the different mediums of outreach or the preaching. One is the Sankirtan. The second purpose is Sankirtan. The last purpose is the distribution of books. And some retreats, some holy places to visit. So if we stick to the basic principle what Prabhupada has already given to us, then our outreach is effective. But one more fundamental thing that needs to be taken care of is that you must have sufficient preachers with you. All right? Just like you want to make some halwa, but you don't have sugar with you. You have salt with you, but you don't have sugar with you. Then what would happen, right? It won't turn up to the halwa. Maybe some other person will make you halwa. So the point is that we must have the ingredients behind the preaching, cultivation. Like, so we must have sufficient preachers in hand, those who can preach this message of Krishna consciousness. That's required. And simultaneously, we are grabbing the opportunity. We are opportunists. We are grabbing the opportunity in different ways. Just like the book marathon is coming, the Damodar month is coming. So much. Even I was thinking that and each and every month, if you can see that there's so many festivals are coming. In the whole year, we are celebrating the festivals, right? And if we saw on that scale, that how much preaching can be expanded. Preaching is already expanding, but the point is how much cultivation we are able to do, how much bhakti are we are giving to the people, so that they cultivate that bhakti in their heart that requires a preacher, a leader to undertake. Those people, those who are interested, right? Okay, any thoughts on this point? Any thoughts, any comments, questions, anything on this? Because this is a foundation block to outreach. And we need to build up on this, right? We are building up a nice structure. So the building block is start from the foundation. Foundation is this outreach. Yes, any comment, any suggestion, any input, anything you want to say, please come up with something.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, and the pranams. Yes, Prabhu, as you discussed this foundation, I think ISKCON has many opportunities for outreach. And compared to other whatever religions we are seeing, we have like so much of outreach already. Like this, as you said, book distribution is going on around. It's a very good opportunity for outreach, which I think others don't have much, like what ISKCON is doing in the global level. Book distribution, especially the December marathon, and as you said, the Damodar Arati also. I think like these are like there are many ways where we have the opportunity for outreaching in Krishna consciousness. Prasadam, preaching, and like these festivals, every month festivals. And there are like this, Prabhu, there are many avenues where there is opportunity for outreach. If you maybe brainstorm more, we will get still more ideas from, I think. Yes, Prabhu. That's what, yes, there are always opportunities for outreach in Krishna consciousness. That's what
just like we can do some special seminars every month or every 2 months, like that. Maybe with a different topic, mind your mind, or something like stress to smile. People are very attractive with these topics. If you say about it, we are doing the Love Fish program, maybe not many people are attracted. But with the topics that is very much relevant, that is very much picking to their mind, their intelligence.
Yes, bro. Like stress management also, you said yesterday.
Stress management.
Yeah, so everybody likes to know.
I remember a few months back, I did the seminar on blissful living.
Oh, okay.
The blissful living in a complex world. So there are around 3,000 people. Normally it comes around 300, 400 people. But at that seminar, around 2,500, 3,000 people, they come up like anything. So it depends on how you are showing or broadcasting your message, how much it is relevant for the people in the current scenario.
Yes, very good.
And definitely, if you go a little beyond, there are so many people, the corporate people, just like you said about the laborers forum or like projects, something like that, or the Shramik Varga. And there can be many ways. We can do different outreach programs in the government official. If it is possible, if we have some connections in that regard. Or if it is not true.
Sometimes they do in the school also.
Yeah.
Schools also for children, they do programs. colleges, IITs, like outreach in colleges also there. Like that.
And also one thing, Prabhu. In Singapore, I saw that there's one PR team is there who actually build up on those people, those are not too favorable. And for them, they are doing different programs for their, it's kind of a social welfare. It's kind of a social welfare just to make them favorable.
Okay.
Just to make them favorable. As I had done one seminar on this communications by Anuttama Prabhu. So he said about these are 6-7 categories are there. It's called Gohi Rama. And one is government. Gohi means government, right? So they can hurt us and they can be very favorable to us also.
Very true. Very true.
Right. So how are we building on those grounds? Maybe they won't become the devotees, but if they become favorable, then our preaching will expand anything, like anything. So like that, there can be many sections and of the outreach preaching. There can be many ways we can approach the devotees. The main point is that how much efficient you are in converting them into the cultivation program. Where are the people are going after that? Definitely, so Kali Yuga, I'm not saying that all the people, those who are attending the festivals, around 500 people are coming, but hardly 50, 100 people are joining in our programs. Definitely, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. Bahunam Janmanam Ante. It's a very big challenge. Some Mahatmas Durlabha. So such kind of broad-minded people we won't get so easily. Those who take it Krishna consciousness seriously. But that means that we need to approach more broader way then. If 500 gives me 100 people, then I have to approach 2,000 people to get 500 people. That is the strategy.
They say like that law of seed, Prabhu. Seed, like if you throw many seeds, then not all the seed will germinate. Out of that,
Yes. So it depends on your approach. That if you are comfortable with 500 people or 400 people, then you won't make any plan to expand more. But if you want that your target is that I want that 500 cultivated people, those who are running in our Bhakti Vriksha, in our programs, then you definitely plan for more outreach programs than ever before. So that is the point. That is the point. See, I'm giving you my personal example. I am currently we are based in the location that is called a very it's kind of village actually. It's not a proper town is there. But my approach, if I want to expand from here, maybe a few hundred of devotees would join or being cultivated. For this, maybe I need to approach more areas, go out in more areas, develop congregation there, doing programs, and for that I may need to go 100 kilometers, 150 kilometers, but I need to do it because I want to see that the whole community should build up with thousands of people, and for that I need to go out and do some more programs. So altogether, it depends on our approach. So what is our target? Our target is not masses, it's a classes. Masses is a one-time program, the classes is the cultivation program. It's a transformation from masses to class. So it just depends on our approach, actually. It just depends on our approach. Any comment on this, Asimanand Krishnan Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you. That part of the transformation is mainly cultivation. I think very important. And once we are doing very good cultivation, then the devotees will be much more stronger and much more enthusiasm to preach more and bring the transformation. What you told, when mass, we need to bring them transformation means first we have to transform. Then only we can make others transformation. That's what when devotees are regularly started. That's what. Then what you told is very correct. Like that, that cultivation has to be. We have to take more serious on the devotees who all are serious on that. That part is if we are good in that cultivation, and then I think more and more devotees where we can engage. That's what I feel, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
And Prabhuji, if I can add, Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Sure.
Actually, I'm just heading back home, Prabhuji, from work. So sorry,
Okay.
maybe I'll reach in the next few minutes. So basically, Prabhuji, what I feel is, in fact, I can share my experience. When I was taking Bhakti Vriksha class, which went for almost 4 years, my reading ability and my commitment towards reading was much better. So a preacher actually gains than the participants, because we do a lot of research, we take notes, we make PowerPoints, we give nice short stories. So the engagement with books is much better compared to what is happening currently. I'm talking from my experience. So this preaching, the preacher gets the maximum benefit is what I have experienced, and it is a true fact, Prabhuji. So we have to continue. In fact, if we have to be like a river in Krishna consciousness, we have to catch hold of people who are interested in Krishna consciousness, so that we grow with them. So it's a two-way street.
Yes.
So that is my realization, Prabhuji.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Okay, let's build on this. The first point is that this how to make it more effective. The OTP as well as the cultivation. The end result is cultivation. That thing is in the mind, the strategies, the plans. Definitely we build on that. We strategize our things accordingly and try to maximize it with the help of devotees. Definitely we require some efficient leaders for that, for doing this task as well. So for this, I will discuss more about it in the coming seminar. I mean, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will discuss. Day after tomorrow, I will discuss on this, how to train the devotees, how to build more leaders, right? So in our community, there is always a challenge that I give the challenge to the preachers. Actually, I was saying that I am making the preachers. Now you have to give them engaging. There should be always competition. That the engagements and as well as the cultivation, the training process for the devotees. If this go hand by hand in the competitive spirit, then definitely you get more opportunities to serve Krishna and cultivating devotees as well. Okay, so now let's build up more things. Now the second principle that now we're going to see is that's achar and prachar. Achar and prachar, second principle. It's a small one, but need to discuss that because there are few devotees, those who are very new or they don't have much confidence in preaching to the whatever audience they have, like that. So this is the point, this is the principle of achar and prachar. Preach what you practice. Make it simple. So the preacher's role is to make Krishna consciousness simple for the devotees. Preach what you practice. What you're already practicing, that's what you need to preach. So sometimes the devotees lose enthusiasm or confidence because they think that it's too heavy for us. Maybe we are not able to do, we won't be able to do. We are not qualified enough. Maybe when we go to preach, no word would come up in our mouth, or we won't be able to speak anything. So these kind of perceptions definitely arise in the beginning. In the beginning, these questions definitely arise. But the more you practice, the more you gain. And the 2 points, the confidence level would increase by the faith you have on the Guru Parampara. Because ultimately the Jnanam, the transcendental knowledge that descends from the Guru Parampara only, from Srila Prabhupada only. Alright? Maybe we are not qualified to speak anything. But definitely the mercy is unlimited. And that mercy can flow to anyone. Even a dumb person can speak like a scholar. If the mercy is there of the acharyas, right? That's why I said in the beginning that because of all of you Vaishnavas and by seeing your way of preaching, your commitment, your humility, your dedication to this movement, the inspiration comes in my mind, and when it comes in my mind, I try to speak something. So that is the whole process, all right? And in regards to the confidence level, as I said, you start with something, maybe 1 people, 1 person, 2 person, 3 person, whatever you like. There's so many persons in the whole world. Maybe in your directory, there are so many persons there. You can start with something and then expand. It's a general way how you talk, how you speak with someone. That's called preaching. That's called preaching. Whatever you're practicing, try to preach to others. So make it simple. This is called achar and prachar. Make it simple. Don't make it too complex. Oh, it's a very, very big service. It's a very it's a very, very big service, a very difficult service. I can't do it. I didn't have done it in my whole life. So many things we didn't have done anything in our whole life. But if the service is there, the mercy flows with the service only. That is a very important point. You can note it down. When the service is there, the qualification to do that service, the strength, the empowerment comes from the service only, from the instruction only. And that's how anything can be possible by their mercy. So this is the second principle, that even a new person, even a new devotee, maybe it's a 1-year-old devotee or 2-year-old devotee, we can also preach this message of Krishna consciousness. by the mercy of Acharyas, by the mercy of Vaishnavas. The third principle, the finding the interested people. Yesterday, Asimanand Krishna Prabhu was asking about this point, that how do you find the interested people? As you see in the picture, that he's also trying to find out the interested people, right? Where can I find the interested people? So the important principle is that don't try to create interest in people, try to find out interested people. What does it mean? Don't try to create interest in people. Because out of millions of people, there's very less people, those who adopt the path of pure devotional service. That's why it's so durlabha. Bhakti's characteristic is so durlabha. There are very few people, those who would be able to adopt this process of devotional service. Then how do we find out those people actually? That's why Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Chaturvidha bhajante mam jana sukritino arjuna artho artharthi jigyasu jnani cha bhartarshabha. Right? So what does Krishna say? Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that Chaturvidha bhajante mam. There are 4 kinds of people. Bhajante mam. They worship me. They come in my devotional service. They take to the path of devotional service. Jana Sukritino Arjuna. These are the pious people. And what are those categories? One is distressed. One is in want of money. One is inquisitive. And one is jnani, or seeking the knowledge. So like that. There are 4 categories of people. And ultimately, these 4 people are only distressful, or they are very sad, morose, right? So the whole world is actually, the whole world is in darkness, whole world is full of miseries. The people are so, but some are identifying and some are not identifying. Some are identifying and finding different paths of jnana, of a yoga, right? They try to find the yoga. But those who are very intelligent, they come to the path of the Bhakti yoga. And that is what our point is. That we try to seek those persons, those who are interested in Krishna consciousness, by approaching them and asking them some few questions. If we ask them some questions, why there are problems in the life? We don't want suffering, why there are problems? The intelligent person definitely have these thoughts in their mind. What is the purpose of life? How to get the eternal happiness? Why bad things happen to good people? These are the few questions that should strike in the mind of people those are very pious. Why these things are happening in our life. And that is why we took out different topics. Key to happiness. People immediately got attracted. Oh, this is the topic we want. We want happiness actually. The key, what is the key of the happiness? The stress to smile. What is the process of stress to smile? Immediately people got attracted. There may be a questionnaire. Whenever people come to your programs or something like that, so you may have a questionnaire to solve that, right? There's a 5-10 questions are there. They just have to take. From that only you can identify it's interested or not. Getting the point? So that is the third principle, finding interested people. Say I give the one example also. Just like we do book distribution. We go out, we meet so many people, but out of them, there are only few people, those who take the book. It's not that we are after those people also, those who don't want to, don't have any inclination to take the books. But we want to maximum or utilize our time in finding the interested people, those who want to take the book. Similarly, for preaching as well. And how do we find those interested people? Those who are willing to give some commitment. Interested people, they give some commitment in any form. Either it may be the money, either it may be some registration, either it may be anything, or chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, anything. If they give some commitment, that means he wants to do something. So that is why in our bridge programs also, we charge something to find out at how much people are interested. In our GSD program also, we charge something. It's not that we are in the need of money. That's not the purpose. It's the purpose of finding the interested people. If they give the commitment, some commitment is there in any form. Money or something else, whatever it may be. The chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, reading of books, or coming to the classes, something like that. They give some commitment. Okay, welcome. These are called the interested people. These are called the interested people. Interest comes from the commitment. Either it may be about a very, very minimum level, very small level, but something is necessary to break the ground, to take them further and develop Krishna consciousness in their heart. Yes. Any questions or comments on this point? So we have just discussed the 3 points. One thing is opportunities. Second is achar prachar. And third is interested people. Finding out interested people. Yes, any questions, comments on these 3 principles currently? Then we'll move forward.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams. Prabhuji, see, there's always been a confusion with regard to charging the participants. See, we have always some of the potential devotees are forthcoming. They are willing to pay whatever is being charged. Some because of their financial reasons, they may shy away. They may not really say that because they can't afford it, hence we cannot come. And some are 50-50, not really sure as to what they can expect from such courses. So could you please give us some guidance as to how to go about, first of all, fixing the fee? That's one. And also to attract devotees, because as you rightly said, if it is free, then they may not be serious and they might just register and nothing happens. But at the same time, we don't want to lose the opportunity just because somebody cannot afford. We cannot allow the congregation to lose such sincere devotees. It's a very difficult to draw a line there. So can you please guide us, Prabhuji, on that?
Yeah, it's a very relevant point, Prabhu. And we also face this kind of challenges. In regard to, first of all, in regard to the new people.
Yeah.
How to draw the line that if he's interested or not, or maybe he's giving some excuses. How to draw the line in between. So the point is that we also give some options that it's a payback policy also. You give something, and at the end, if you attended this whole seminar, we'll give back the whole of your money. No
Oh,
problem.
wow. That's very interesting. Yes.
It's a payback, right?
Yeah.
We'll give
Yeah.
back to you. No problem. Second,
Like these hypermarkets normally say cashback,
cash,
half. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
right. Second, if it's genuinely very poor, very, doesn't have any money or something like that, so maybe you can say that, okay, no problem, I will give it from my own pocket. But you give some commitment that you will come for the seminar. So that's one point, right? I am giving that money on your behalf. So please come and attend this seminar.
Oh, that's very nice. That's a good option. Yeah.
And the second point is regarding the devotees. Every time we can't expect that they give money for every festival or whatever we ask them. So that is why the gopis in the 10th canto, there's one verse is there, Praner Arther Diya Vacha. There's one verse is there, Praner Arther Diya Vacha. The first commitment is the prana. Prana means life. And if they can't give the life, then they can give the money, artha. And if they won't be able to give the money, diya, that means the intelligence, the buddhi. They engage their buddhi in the devotional service, in some service. Buddhi. Commitment means that you give some commitment on those grounds that, okay, you call some people here, you do some service of the prasadam service you can do here, like that. This is also commitment. This is also commitment. And the fourth is the vacha. You can't give the intelligence also, you can speak. You give the vacha. You chant the holy names of the Lord. Give some commitment in chanting the holy name of the Lord. So these are 4 levels of commitment. That you
Thank
can,
you, Prabhuji. Yeah, sure. That's a very interesting perspective. Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Yes, any other point? Any other thought on this? We have Gopikanta Krishna Prabhu also from New Jersey, America. I just have a conversation
To
with
your
him.
point, we can also do one thing, like if you are doing Gita course, you can put some minimal fee and you can tell that free Bhagavad Gita will be given whoever is registered participants. So in that way, we can complete our course and as well as we can distribute one book as well.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Beautiful. Thank you. Good. Shall we go ahead?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. So now let's build on this. These are the 3 principles that we've discussed so far. So this Bhakti Vishal leadership training will take you to the 3 levels actually. The first is to identify the simple methods of contacting new people. How to contact the new people in a simple methods. Second, how to cultivate them by step-by-step process, through step-by-step process. And third, an effective way of conducting the Bhakti Vriksha class. Maybe we won't be able to cover that part of conducting the Bhakti Vriksha class, but I will take you to the step of cultivating them through step-by-step process. Okay. So these are the different levels of training. The first level we are doing right now. The second level is when you are taking the Bhakti Vrikshas, now how to counsel people. Because many times we face the challenge of counseling, care and nurturing of the devotees coming in our Bhakti Vriksha. Then after that, what is after the Bhakti Vriksha? So there are few levels as well: intensive training workshop, diving deep into the Prabhupada Bhakti Vedanta purpose, like that. So there are different levels of training. So what we are doing right now is a level 1 training, right? And I take you through here. Okay. Now next point. Next very important principle is the 3 categories of learning. Whatever we learn, or whatever we give to others is divided into 3 parts, or the whole Krishna consciousness is divided into 3 parts. It's called Sambandha, Avideya and Pariyojana, the knowledge, skills and the values. As Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke to Sri Rupa Goswami, right? So these are the 3 main categories of learning. And you see, in our 7 purposes of ISKCON, you'll find the first purpose of ISKCON. What is that? Yes. I want to hear from Sankarnath Murari Prabhuji. Can you read this purpose number 1? If you are available. Or Sudarshan Vasudev Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Pranam Prabhu.
Krishna, Prabhu.
Sankadan Prabhu, please go ahead, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhu. Purpose number 1.
Yes,
To systematically propagate spiritual knowledge to society at large and to educate all peoples in the techniques of spiritual life in order to check the imbalance of values in life and to achieve real unity and peace in the world. Rational.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for reading, Prabhu. So first of all, identify the 3 things Prabhupada mentioned, the first purpose of ISKCON only. What is that? The spiritual knowledge, the knowledge part. The techniques is the skills part. And the values is the values part. So the knowledge, skills and values, what Prabhupada expected here. Expected us to do to propagate spiritual knowledge to society at large and to educate all people in the techniques of spiritual life. But how to do it? The point is systematically. Systematically. Yes. So, one question to all of you. What do you understand by the word systematic? How do you define? Yes. Step by step.
Gradually.
Step by step. Okay. Gradually, step by step. What else?
One by one. I mean, from
okay. One by one, step by step, or a process.
From authority.
From
authority, spiritual authority.
From authority. Okay, system. Okay, it must have a system. Okay, authority. Good. What else?
Prabhu, from the basics.
From the
basics.
From the basics. Okay. From the basics. What else? So systematic word signifies that it must have a goal. And a process that leads to that goal. That is the meaning of being systematic. Right? So there are so many disadvantages in not becoming systematic or unsystematic approach. There's so many. There are quarrels, there are disorientations, there are no non-cooperations, there are so many things if you're not systematic. While with systematic, You got so much unity, teamwork, cooperation, right? Dedication, commitment, everything you got from the systematically approaching or propagating the Krishna consciousness movement. Prabhupada said in one of the conversations that a ship without any rudder, right? Where does it go actually? Or an airplane without any goal or a destination, it is a disaster. Similarly, a process without any goal, Prabhupada says that kind of practice is foolishness. That is Prabhupada's word actually. I can show you that letter also. That practicing is foolishness. Practicing without goal is foolishness. So being systematic means it must have a goal. So what is the goal of preaching Krishna consciousness? What is the goal of preaching Krishna consciousness? So my dear devotees, please write it down. The goal of preaching Krishna consciousness is to make more devotees and make happier devotees. Yes. More devotees and happier devotees. We want more and more devotees, but it's not like from one door they're coming, but the other door they're going out. Not like that. But our goal is more devotees and the happier devotees. Yes. Just like yesterday we were discussing about boiling the milk. Similarly, the happier devotees, we want the happier devotees and the more devotees also. Constantly people are coming and we want the happier devotees as well. So this is the goal of preaching Krishna consciousness. So how to become systematic in preaching Krishna consciousness? So there is a process. There is a process. So there's an example. Just like from point A and point B, in between there is a river and you need to cross it from point A to point B. So how would you cross it? Maybe by a ship, or maybe by making a permanent bridge. That's how you cross that lake in between, a river in between, from point A to point B. So point A is our OTP. Please write it down. The point A is our OTP, the one-time programs. Point B is the cultivation program, like Bhakti Vriksha, like a Gita program, like anything. These are our point Bs. But how to make a bridge? And that is called the JOSD programs. Right? It's called JOSD programs or DYS programs or a 4-day session or 7-day session, like that. So these are all the different programs which is meant for bridging the gap between point A and point B. So let's take you through this point of bridge programs. Although we conduct, or you conduct in your areas this kind of courses, but how to make it more effective, that's we are going to discuss in today's session. So today is this is the main topic basically for today. There are many main topics are there. Important point of discussion of today is the first point, the second point of being systematic is through this bridge program, and how to conduct this bridge, different success formulas in the bridge program, that we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this is the starting course for the newcomers. We call it as a journey of self-discovery seminar. In Kuwait, how do we do, Prabhu? Shiv Guna Krishna Prabhu? How do
Yes,
we
Prabhu.
conduct this kind of this seminars?
We have done some sessions, Prabhu, for journey of self-discovery. You have done. So normally we prepare an invitation flyer, and normally when we go to this Damodar Aarti, when people are more inquisitive to know more about that, then we will organize a special program. Like recently from last Damodar Aarti program, we collected a few members. Then we form a invitation we send, and then who are registering, then we will form a WhatsApp group. Then we'll start posting the invitation links and program details. That's how we do, Prabhu. Sometimes we do continuous 5-6 days, or sometimes weekly one.
It's a 6-day session or 7-day session or 18-day session. What is the general?
6 days, Prabhu.
It's 6-day session.
6 days session.
Okay. Now let's take you through this this model from the experience of above 15 years in Krishna consciousness and trying to do the seminars in different parts in India. So how to make it more effective? We all are doing in different parts, but how to make it more effective so that the maximum people could stay back after doing these seminars. Yes. So first of all, the 7-session course, we call it as a 7-session course. Why is it called 7-session course? Why didn't we say that 7-day session course? Because it is done on a weekly basis. The strategy is from day one, they get habituated with a weekly meeting format. Just like our Bhakti Vriksha, the cultivation program. So this is also a cultivation program, actually. It's planned, it's designed in such a way that it can come in once in a week. You can come and attend that seminar, that course, right? It's a weekly basis, weekly meeting format. And it's based on the Bhagavad Gita. We all know about that. I'm not discussing on that point. The 5 subjects of Bhagavad Gita is covered in that. But essentially, I would like to speak, how do we take them through the 7-session course? So day one is very simple. You know that the search for happiness, right? And this is a very introductory session, or from day two, we try to give them the Bhagavad Gita copy. They come and we try to give them the Bhagavad Gita copy. Because day 2 takes them to the, does God really exist? And in that we introduce this Vedas or the Bhagavad Gita. The essence of the Vedas is Bhagavad Gita. And through Bhagavad Gita, we give them the practical analysis that how Gita can solve all problems of your life. You show them and they read, because generally people don't read the Bhagavad Gita. So in the 7-session course only, we take them through this experiential learning of holding the Bhagavad Gita and opening the Bhagavad Gita in front of so many people, and they're reading the shlokas like anything. So this is day 2. Day 3 about the God and the demigods, like that, who is the supreme God. And they're also from Bhagavad Gita, they accept it. In the day 4, it's who am I, right? So the Ishwar Tattva, the Bhagwan Tattva is completed in 3 sessions. The Jeev Tattva is completed in the 4th session. So in the 4th session, we introduce the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And we make a separate group with them in not only introducing but chanting one round in that session only. And after that, every day, they must come for 10 minutes meeting only. Online, not offline. Right? It's only online. Just for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, they have to come and attend this chanting meeting. Like, after that, the fifth session, why bad thing happens to good people? Or it's a karma theory. Karma. Right? And karma, as well as the time, as well as the modes of nature, the prakriti, kal and karma. These three aspects are covered in the fifth session, and the sixth and seventh session is just to boiling down. It's just to make them easy to adopt. So in this way, after 7 sessions, people try to come in the next sessions in the Bhakti Vriksha programs. Right? So in our parts, like in Kuwait or in America or somewhere else, we can conduct this program in our houses also. Maybe 20, 25 people, 15, 20 devotees, 10, 15 people, maybe come together and attend this program. That can be possible. We have a smart TV. We are smart workers. We are smart devotees, not workers. We are smart devotees. We use smartphones, smart television, smart everything. And via media of that, we can have this one seminar in our homes also. In this way, first of all, before planning for this 7-session course, please, dear devotees, write it down some things. The crucial points that we need to take care of. The first point is that who is going to take this Bhakti Vriksha after that? First of all, who are the potential leaders, those who are going to take the Bhakti Vriksha class? Second, where this class has to happen. Maybe in his home only or somewhere else, where this class is going to happen. Third, the dates and timings should be well defined before this Damodar program. Right? Before the Damodar program, we have to decide that where, who, and the time and place. The time and yes, place. Where is going to be happening? Right. So in this way, we try to conduct this program. Right. Next, we ask some charges as an added commitment. Definitely. Maybe it's a very small amount, very small amount in your currency. Maybe it's a very small amount, but just for the commitment level. We're not after money, but we just want some commitment in some way. So please, to bring up the quality people. We want the quality audience. We don't want that people come and go. We want the commitment of people. We want the quality devotees. We want the quality people to come and attend our programs. That is what we want. Because generally, the ratio is, I give you one ratio, and you can just, you all are experienced preachers, we know that. But the ratio is that if you invite the 100 people, around 70 to 80 people come. And out of that, 50 people stay back till last session of the 7-day session course, 7-session course. And after 7-session course, almost 20 to 25 people come to the Bhakti Vriksha programs. So what is the ratio? The ratio is only 20%, 25%. Right? The ratio is 20-25%. And it depends purely on the time, place, and circumstances. Maybe in Kuwait, maybe in America, this is not the ratio. It may be higher. Maybe 50% of the people, they They join the Bhakti Vriksha. They continue the Bhakti Vriksha like that. But in India, this is the ratio. 20 to 25% is the ratio only. Like that. Okay. I will take the questions. Just let me complete. After that, I will take the questions or comments on this. Some very important features of this 7-session course. If you imbibe them in your 7-session course or Journey of Self-Discovery course, maybe it is helpful for you as well. The first point is circle preaching. The circle preaching is an idea of preaching after the session, when they are taking the prasadam. When the people are taking the prasadam, just make a circle of the devotees. In the middle of that circle, our preacher should sit and try to talk to them and make friendship with the people. That is very important, and that very preacher only calls and invite the devotees in the next coming seminar only. So it's making building the friendship with the new people. It's just not about the philosophy, it's about the friendship as well with our devotees. And what do they talk in that circle preaching? They just share their experience of joy of Krishna consciousness, actually. The joy of Krishna consciousness. And how they join. What are their feelings? What are they doing? Right? Definitely Prabhuji to Prabhuji and Mataji to Mataji. Definitely we take that distinction between Prabhuji and Mataji. So like that. So it's about the circle preaching. Have a discussion while you're taking the prasadam. What is your story? Right? As we tell them about our story, we ask them about their story as well. We ask them, oh, from where did you join? What did you like the most in today's session? Different type of questions you can ask. So in this 7-session course, the first success formula is the circle preaching, making friendship with the new people. Second, engaging the children in 7-session course. I mean, it's a very interesting part, actually. It's a very interesting part. Because children are very dear to the parents and they want that their children should be very much trained in the moral values, the ethical values, and they should be taken care of nicely. And if we give them this platform, currently in our community there are around 10 or 11 the schools. The weekly school is running. The teachers are guiding them, teaching them the children's actually. So like that, when the parents are attending the 7-session course or Journey Self-Discovery course, at the same time, the children are attending their seminars. They also have the seminar. So we have the material. For the children as well, we have the introductory course, just like a 7-session course. We have a 3-session course for children as well. Similarly, as we do the 7-session course for the adults, we enroll the children in the 3-session course as well. There are two kinds of registration. One is for the adults and second is for the children. For the children, there is a 3-session course. And in those 3 sessions, the children come with their parents, and for parents also, we try to teach them. We give them seminars as well. So it's called the double-bladed sword. We won't leave you. not you or not your family, right? In any way, the person get dragged in, either from the children or either from the parent. Anyway, it's a double-edged sword. So in this way, the children can be engaged with the parents. So we have the curriculum, we have just like a Bhakti Vriksha is there. Similarly, we have the curriculum for children as well. We have the 3-day session, PowerPoint presentations, all things we have. We have the teachers training as well for the teachers, those who can preach to the children's. If you want any contact, I will give you. Some Matajis are there. They can give you this. Maybe some of them are here. I think Rima Mataji or Antranga Mataji. They can speak some few words about children's as well after this. Third, the session should be conducted by trained preachers. Yes, the trained preachers, if possible. Because there's so many questions that comes and it needs sensitivity to answer those questions. We can share all the materials with you. The PPTs, the how to organize, all these things we can share with you. For the session, the third important point is it should be conducted by trained preachers. And the last is honoring prasadam in the end. Give them nice prasadam. All right. So these are the 4 success formulas in journey of self-discovery course. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Any of you want to speak something? Rima Mataji or Antaranga Madhuri Mataji? Just on the children's side. What are the
Hare Krishna,
advantages?
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Can you open your camera?
Hare Krishna. Ji, Prabhu.
She's also running the, she's one of the 4 team members in our Gopal's Garden School and teaching to the children as well. And she's very active in that field. So she can share some wisdom.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna to all devotees and pranam. Actually, as Prabhu said, we have Gopal Garden School in Bahadurgarh, and it's running successfully. We have GGS 1, GGS 2, GGS 3, GGS 4, and approximate 10 or 11 groups we have, GGS 1 to 11. And we have two different age groups, 5 to 8 years and 9 to 14 years. Different age groups have different curriculums. Now, after 5 to 8 years, we have like rhymes and stories for easy to understand for those kids who have very small now. But for 9 to 14 years, we have curriculum like Dashavatar, like 6 opulences of Krishna, like 12 Mahajans. These types of curriculum we have. And for these, first of all, we do registration in festivals like Janmashtami, Radhashtami, both festivals. We do registration for these kids. And after that, we will do 3 day sessions, as Prabhuji said now. And we have already completed 3 day sessions. 3 groups. 3 GGS group is the new 3 GGS group is going to start in Bahadurgarh recently. And after that, we have started that group, and so many activities are there actually. So many activities are there for the kids to engage them. Or for teachers also, we train teachers also. We have TTC, teacher training courses for those teachers who will join these groups, who will teach these kids. So this is very successful model of Gopal Garden School in Bahadurgarh.
Thank
It's
you.
very
Thank you so much. Thank you. So the basic point is, the basic point of running this this Gopal Garden School, that from the very beginning of the life of children, they should get the Krishna consciousness education, the culture of Krishna consciousness. Omar Acharit Pragyo Dharmana Bhagavatantika. Right. So we have around 30 plus teachers in this Gopal's Garden School, like that. So like from anywhere, like from children's, the parents are coming, or from parents, the children are coming. From anywhere, we need to grab that opportunity. And in this way, this is called the bridge program. So like that. So to engage them in the whole year, we give them so much opportunities. Just like in cultural program, they have to perform something. And their star performers are there. Those who are coming regularly, they have to give tests in between as well. They have a curriculum, they have to give tests as well. So, I mean, if there's a systematic kind of pattern is there, then definitely parents would be encouraged to spare them. Okay, go ahead. If they're learning something, parents also want that. The children should learn the basic ethics, the culture, the values from the very beginning. Simultaneously, the jewel of Krishna consciousness they're getting with these core values and principles. Yes, Prabhu. Now your thoughts and comments on what we've discussed so far. So please, yes, Amala Arjun Prabhu, please.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Prabhuji, I heard Antaranga Madhavi Mataji talk about the teachers training program, the curriculum for the children, and they have 5 to 8 years and 9 to 14 years. So I would like to request if one of our teachers, our vice principal is there, Her Grace Himawati Mataji, to probably get in touch with Antaranga Madhavi Mataji to probably seek some ideas, and also if there's a possibility that the course content can be shared with us, we can definitely replicate some of the good practices that you are all currently propagating, and we can replicate that model is what I can.
I'll share the number actually.
Yes.
Maybe Kanakam Chaitanya will share the number.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. They will share the curriculum materials, any training you require. They can give online training as well. The teacher have selected teachers there. They can train them as well. There's no problem.
Okay, that will be great, Prabhuji. So, so we will request Kanakanga
Found
Prabhu
it very
to.
effective. Really, I mean, I'm saying from my heart that it's very attractive. It's very attractive for the parents actually. And I'm saying to you, this one devotee, I didn't remember, is from Qatar or somewhere else. Yeah, maybe from Qatar. One Mataji, she was telling me that from this children's class only, they brought 400 families. 400 families from this children's program only. Just like for the elders, we have the Bhakti Vriksha. Similarly, for children, they have the Bhakti Vriksha program, just like Gopal Garden, whatever it may be. Yeah, I just remember that. Yes, it's in Qatar only. Yeah, I just remember.
Krishna Katadesh.
Yeah, Krishna Katadesh. Yes.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
Yes, I've shared. Sure.
I'm really really looking forward to this, especially the training for the teachers. I think that is something that's very important, so that we set the tone on a consistent basis, and all of us get benefited from that training.
Sure.
Thank you, Prabhu.
It's a 3-day training is there for the teachers. In that training, which has what is the objective of that training is that for the different categories of children, like the age group from 5 to 8 and 9 to 14, 13, how to handle them, how to take care of them. See, I don't know how to take care of them, but these Matajis, they are very expert in that. So they take the training. I mean, they train the teachers actually, and after that there are some demo sessions as well that they have to perform in that training. Yes, that is there.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, anything else on this?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandar Pranams. Prabhu, you are saying parallel to the JSD course, there is also parallel the children courses are there for 3 session courses. So there should be some age limit, no, Prabhu, for them to attend this, like for this 3 session courses. You have like an age criteria for that.
Yeah, age criteria is 5 to 13 years.
Okay, 5 to 13 on it's a 3 session course will be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this
Thank
3 sessions is again like it can be extended in the 7 sessions.
Okay.
Can be extended to 7 sessions because the parents are coming for 7 sessions. So for 3 sessions, they do the 3 session course, and then after that, they do the general sessions.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Hare Krishna.
So I just remembered actually that she was sharing with me that we attracted the parents through this children's program only. The children's program. We got very much attracted because people are seeing outside that how the children are becoming so wild. They don't have the characters, right?
Yes.
And so much problems are there. They're facing that, right?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah,
Teen
here in
suicide or something like, right? I mean, what to talk about abroad? In India also, this is a very big problem. How to handle the children?
here,
The
Prabhu,
drugs
in
they are
Kanya,
taking,
yeah.
so many abuse they are doing, right? With no proper character values, something like that. See, quiz contest is one thing. That's for one time only. But how to cultivate those children, that is very important. How to continuously work on those children. So this Bhakti Vriksha leadership training is just not for the adults, it's also for the for children as well. How to take care of them. So we have a separate training for them as well.
Yes.
So you can take advantage of it.
Here, one personal experience, Prabhu. In Kanyadesh, we have a very sincere, dedicated devotees. They actually came from Krishna Katha Desh. So they came through their children only. Their children only went to the children class. Then they told their parents to chant Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
And now they are so much dedicated. Now currently in their home, they are taking JST class now.
Yeah.
Past 1 month, the classes are going on in their home. So they're so much dedicated. So when I asked them, how did you come? They said that it is because of their children they come.
Yes. Yes. And if you take the children's, definitely we got so much blessings of Prabhupada, the whole Guru Parampara. Their lives are saved and they can save the life of many others.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Maybe Rima Mataji also can share something. She has also done some. Currently, she's doing the Bhakti Vriksha seminars there, but previously also she was very much engaged in that, the children's preaching.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna to all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. Yes, Prabhuji, I have also done some sessions, taken GGS classes. So it was a very engaging classes. They were very engaging classes for the children as well as for us also. even we learned some new things. There was some Krishna stories, and there were little details that even I didn't know. I learned through those classes, and then engaging children in various activities. And what was more interesting to me was that there is a couple in our Bhakti Vriksha. They were not interested in the Bhakti Vriksha classes, but the kids, they were so much dedicated. They would drag them every Sunday. Ki no, we want to take the GGS classes. So, chaliye, mama, papa, chaliye. Let's go to the temple. Let's go to the temple. So this thing is very what motivates us to take these GGS classes. So that's very much, that is the advantage of these GGS classes. And we have also read in the Bhagavatam that the Shiksha should start at the age of 5. So this is the most appropriate time to engage our kids in Krishna consciousness. So
Thank you.
if we can do something in our part, play a part in Prabhupada's movements and in awakening Krishna consciousness among children, they are the one who are going to lead our society. They are the one who are going to be preachers in future. So if we can play a part, what's better than that?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Dhanavad.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Yes, any other final comments on anything? Simanand Krishna, Prabhu, anything you want to add in?
Prabhuji, I was only thinking about you mentioned the quality, bringing quality audience. That part is sometimes a bit difficult. You can say something about that quality audience. I was just thinking to ask you only.
Yeah, quality audience means that they give commitment. Actually. Quantity means that they don't give any commitment.
Okay. They means
that they give commitment. They come to the classes regularly. They cook them for the devotees. They give the valuable time for Krishna consciousness. That is called the quality audience.
Okay. Means they give some commitment for the continuation of their spiritual journey. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's similar to master class.
Okay.
We are to the class people. So for bringing out the class people, we ask for commitment. And for asking for commitment, we ask for charges.
That is the beginning.
From charges, it comes to commitment. And commitment comes to quality.
Okay. Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Any other comment, questions, anything else?
Thank you, Prabhu. It was very, very informative, and we learned a lot of things today, especially the bridge program, Journey of Self-Discovery, the importance of circle preaching, engaging the children, and also should be handled by the trained preachers, and of course with the sumptuous prasadam. These 4 things you taught us today, and how to have an effective bridge program. And this bridge program is helping us to connect from the OTP to cultivating program. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Anything, Gopi Kantha, Krishna Prabhu from New Jersey, USA. Okay. So thank you so much. I'm leaving you a little bit early.
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for your time. Sudarshan was there, Prabhu.
So tomorrow, we are going to discuss, we are building on the next point on the Bhakti Vrikshas. And what are the different cultivation models do we have? For different time, place, and circumstances, we have different cultivation models.
Okay.
Tomorrow we're going to discuss on that, and the success formula in Bhakti Vriksha as well. We're going to discuss in tomorrow's class. So meet you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Our
So, All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhu, for giving your valuable time and encouragement for us, guiding us. So we'd like to thank you by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare.
Pancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhuvya Vaishnav Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada. Yes,
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Dada Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. See you tomorrow. Hare Krishna, Simon Krishna, Prabhu. Anything you want to announce or something? Sudarshan was there, Prabhu.
Dana Pranam. No,
Hare Krishna.
nothing, Prabhu. Now